Hello, Aries. I'm still adjusting. I'm sorry. Welcome to your reading. I am Moonshine, aka Whitney Moon, aka Fantastic. Okay? I am effing fantastic. This is my giant lava lamp. I'm gonna put it down here for a second so I can put my coffee up there. All right. So all of a sudden, this thing came into my head. So last night, I had the most erotica dream about some dude. Okay. It was amazing. Like because I'm Aquarius, you have to really you know how people say, oh, he's a Pisces. Oh, they're a Gemini. Oh, she's an Aries. You know when people say that and you're like, what did you read the astrology book and figure out who everybody is? But people do match their sign. Okay, so for instance, I'm an Aquarius. Okay, it doesn't matter where it is in my chart, but it's huge in my chart. Okay, and so I connect, right? Stars connection. So I connect when I am with people. And because most guys, people in general, don't really connect with themselves, somebody like me brings the connection out even more because there's a lot of passion that comes out of me. And it's passion because I know what my body's capable of doing, which is why I don't sleep around. It's why I don't just date, right? Because when I have sex with somebody, it's the most epic 30 minutes of my life, right? Because I know exactly what that guy wants because I've connected. Because how would you do it? Right? It's like a circuit. That's why having sex is people take advantage of it, right? They treat their bodies like cesspools and they allow anybody to come in, and it's not cool, man. So this is my next smoking device right here. I know you're probably wondering what it is. It looks like a Zippo for police protection. And then you hit this little thing on the side. Sweet, sweet THC. I'm now collecting awesome smoking devices. This is my newest one. And I got blueberry in there. It tastes so fucking good. So, 2 fun facts for you in the beginning of this reading. To leave that on because I'm gonna want more juice. All right. So, ask somebody their sign before you sleep with them. And see if it comes out during sex, because I swear, sex brings out your astrological sign. It does. Astrological. I don't know what I just said. Astrological. Anyways. So. I don't know what this reading's going to be about, but holy moly dreams. These dreams go on when I close my eyes. Every second of the night, I live another life. Oh my God, is that Heart? Am I singing Heart right now? Wow. Yeah, these dreams, man. If you happen to be one of the lucky 10%, okay, that remember their dreams, you are a lucky bastard. I'm living another life. I do live another life in my dreams. It's crazy. There's a whole nother world, whole nother life, but the same people. My dreams are crazy. Feel the run away. Oh my gosh, Heart. I can't find me wand. Oh. Okay. All right, what do we got here on the table? We got... Oh, okay. 4 of Swords. 10 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles. Nice. And then the Nine of Swords. Yuck. Okay, so I'm getting this quick kind of like snippet going on, and we'll see if it goes out through the reading. So we've got this Four of Swords. So she's healing, okay? The whole point of Four of Swords is to heal. A lot happened behind her, and she's healing what is there now, right? Like her leaning on that sword is all about her healing that sword, okay? Healing that wound. And I think what she's healing over, okay, is we've got this 10 of Pentacles, her sitting on the bridge there with some water lilies, with this 8 of Pentacles below it. And see how it's almost like the card goes like underwater, okay? Because the way that the colors go in, and then we've got this 8 of Pentacles down here, this man, okay? And then something is said and worried about, all right? So what I see is I see a woman, I spy with my little eye, a woman, okay, feminine energy, who has decided to take herself out of something, okay, and heal all the waters below, okay? So, but now she's worried, okay? So what I feel like is maybe somebody is going to find out something that this 8 of Pentacles did. This man, from the looks of it, I mean, and also look at this, like, see these things he's working on here, okay? They look like, I don't know, like mutated faces or some shit. Look what's above her. It's almost the same. It's like kind of mutated faces, almost the same type of energy. It's what he's working on is shadowing over her head. So it's almost like somebody's been working really hard to cover something up, all right? And it's all in your emotions. This is like, this person has seriously hit your emotions. That's why you're trying to heal them. You're trying to heal these words. Like maybe somebody was like verbally abusive to you, and they said a lot of things that you believed were true about you. You know, like, now I'm getting obesity, like maybe, I don't know, maybe you're a little bit obese or something, and this is your father? This is your father speaking. And he's like, calls you a fat piece of shit or something like that. Or maybe you eat because of what this person's done. That's the thing, right? Like, you have to be careful now moving into the future if you hear this, right? It's like, somebody could have done something to you, and now you've been hurting yourself because of their track record, right? So somebody could be used to abuse, and they finally stopped. They're like, you know, like the way that you dangle on the top of a bridge, like just sitting there going like, man, I don't really think that this is how I'm supposed to be treating myself. Like, I don't really think that this is the way I want to look. I don't really feel like this is the way I want to speak. I really don't feel like this is the way I want to be. But this man, like, okay, for instance, I was molested by my stepfather. And my stepfather for 30 years, okay, 35 years, always wanted me to dress a certain way, look a certain way. So for 10 years, this ended only a few years ago, I had dreadlocks. Like, I had dreads down to my ass, okay? And I grew them. I finally believe why they call them dreads, because I dreaded those 10 years of having those dreads, because it was a way to push people away from me, right? So then people thought I was dirty. They thought my locks stunk. They thought I was some dirty fucking hippie. And I'm like, yo, feel that way then, because I'm the most hygienic I've ever been. People would put their entire face into my dreads thinking that they would smell bad breath, stank breaths, whatever. And my dreads would smell like lavender, because I cleaned myself. I always cleaned myself. I soaked my hair in tea bags, for fuck's sakes. Like, I took such good care of myself. But everybody on the outside, Man, they wanted to call me dirty fucking hippie. I used to pick cigarette butts off the ground because I wanted to keep my fucking area clean, and they called me a dirty hippie who picks up cigarette butts, who doesn't throw cigarette butts on, so it's like, I was trying to change my life, okay? And my stepfather hated my dreads. So whenever I was around him, I let these dreads just fly around and he'd just scoff at me like, ugh, ugh. And I knew how much he hated them. And then I would think to myself, good, now you're not gonna check me out because you're married to my fucking mother down the hall. Why don't you look at her ass when she walks by and not your stepdaughter's, right? So disgusting. So I think I didn't cut my dreads off until I moved where I am now. And I am like 7 days travel away from my parents. And I did that for a reason, so that I couldn't just get in my car and kill them. Okay? So you could do things, okay? Like you could move away. You could grow not long, nasty, fucking nappy dreads. You could fill your belly with food. You could let your leg hair grow. Armpit hair, whatever it is that you're doing, you could be doing something that you think is going to get this person to look away from you. Okay? So then you can heal the things that they've been saying to you. Like somebody could have been saying some nasty shit to you, okay? Some old man kept wanting me to rub him down the other night, and his wife was just sitting there, and I'm thinking like, why? Why? I don't care that you've been married to this scumbag for 50 years. He's telling a 37-year-old woman to rub him down right now. His back hurts. Like, that's disgusting. Since when do you get a waitress and you just get to slap her in the face with your abuse? Because that's what it is. Like, now, my girlfriend and I finally realized why servers and bartenders are so nice to each other. Because we get treated like shit. So we're overly nice to the ones we care about around us because we get treated like shit on a daily fucking basis. We get talked down to, we get abused, we get touched, we get fucking looked at, we get gawked at, we get barked at. Like, you fucking name it is what a server goes through on a daily fucking basis, okay? So this person might be healing from that shit. Like, I'm sorry, your uncle's not supposed to tell you how hot you look in your bathing suit. I'm sorry, but your aunt and uncle aren't supposed to be staring at you while you're on the beach, okay? That's disgusting. But they could have been abused as well, right? Great-grandpa could have been the one staring at them in the shower for their entire childhood, right? And they don't know how to treat other people because they didn't know that how they were treated wasn't right, okay? So somebody seems really, really fucking nervous to say something. And let me tell you, it's when you say something, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's going to change your whole life. Okay. But if you don't say something, you're going to keep living like this. Right? If your family or if your friends, if they choose not to believe you over something, or if you finally mended the bridge and you can sit there and you can honestly look at this person and be like, fuck you, I am healing you, I am walking away from you, you are never doing this again. And I know someone's gonna get scared to say something. And I think because sometimes when we do say stuff out loud, we sometimes think like, is that a lie? Am I lying? Like, because when you say it, it might sound fucked when you say it out loud. Right? So you could be saying to yourself, like, am I lying about this? Like, did it happen? Did this person do what I feel like they did? Because a lot of it will be human nature. Your body will physically react around somebody who's hurt you. You could feel sick. You could all of a sudden feel nauseous. You could all of a sudden feel this burst of hatred when somebody walks into the room. It's because somebody's hurt you. And your body's physically reacting to it because your soul knows what happened, but you on the ground in the temple may not have caught up with the boat yet. You know what I mean? So, okay. So I got these cards the other day, and they're spell cards, okay? So, what I was planning on doing with them is to bring out energy of like, advice. Lovely altar advice or cleansing advice or any type of advice, okay? So we're just going to shoot this out here for Aries right now. I'm going to see what comes out. See, already one is already talking. These are the most magical, beautiful $20 I've ever spent in my life, okay? Did you hear that honk? Like, these cards know I spent $20 on them. It was the best $20 of my life. Like, my sister's just staring at me like, why do you buy this shit? I'm like, just can it over there, okay? Can it. Wow. Oh my God. What the fuck? Okay. So the first card we have down is called Thors Day Spell, okay? My phone is not the greatest for focusing, so we're working on that. Okay, Thors Day Spell. If you found yourself in need of help, okay? If you find yourself in need of help resolving a problem or uncovering new resources within yourself, oh, you see, I freaking told us so. They're magical, okay? Try the following. On a Thursday, which was yesterday, so you're gonna have to wait a couple days. Light some blue candles and chant the following affirmation. Fears and doubt be gone from me. I have the courage to break free. I have the wisdom to know and the strength to grow. I call upon my inner guide to hear and see my truth. Blessed be. Repeat this 4 times while the candles burn. Embrace your intuition and trust that it is within all your heart. So there's Thors Day Spell, okay? Yeah, you can't, that's not gonna focus. Why? Why can't you just focus? Just give me one focus. Just see if you can do it. Just one focus. Just do it. Don't even think about it, camera. Just do it. Okay, well, it's not going to do it. So I'm going to say it one more time. Fears and doubt be gone from me. I have the courage to break free. I have the wisdom to know and the strength to grow. I call upon my inner guide to hear and see my truth. Blessed be. I'll put this in the description box below. So there's Thors Day Spell, okay? That can help, obviously, with maybe bringing some of this information into you. You know, like I said, like you're healing it, but maybe you don't know the fullness of it. Like, for instance, I don't know if you like psychedelics, but mushrooms, okay? Shrooms, they really help to open up your third eye. Like, I was watching Sons of Anarchy last night, and they go to the Waukee Resort, and they eat spiritual mushrooms, and Tiggy completely breaks down because he killed somebody's wife. So, like, things will come back to you, okay? Like, either Thors Day Spell or something psychedelic, those memories will come back to you. If they're in there and you want them to come to the surface, trust me, they'll come, okay? Now, the other one we have is Marry Meet Attraction Ritual. So, try this surefire attraction spell. This is crazy. So maybe they want you to attract somebody into your life so you can get this other monstrosity out of it or something. I'm not sure. So take a man-shaped mandrake root. So I don't know if you know what a mandrake is, but mandrake is a plant. And the roots of it take the shape of a man. Okay? So if you take the man-shaped mandrake root, commonly available at herbologists, yeah, so actually mandrake root is probably going to be hard to find, but for the most part, they will have them at your nearest, what do you call those? Plantations? That just doesn't seem right. Anyways, flower shop or something like that, anywhere that sells plants, outdoor. Okay, they probably have them there. Or you can buy a statue, a photograph, or figure of a man or a woman. So you can use a statue, a photograph, or a figure of a man. Now, the best thing to do, if you're going to use a photograph, I would use the photograph of a man, maybe that's not in focus, because you don't necessarily want them to look a certain way, or that's all you're going to attract. Just saying. All right? Place it on your altar and surround it with red and pink rose petals and candles. Place 2 goblets of red wine beside the arrangement and burn the candles every night for a week, starting on Friday. Venus's day, sip from one of the goblets and recite. Merry stranger, friend of my heart, merry may we meet again. Hail, fair fellow, friend, well meet. I share this wine and toast you as we merry meet and merry part and merry meet again. Okay. Are you gonna focus? I'm gonna have to say that one. Actually, I'll write that one in the description box below because that's a little tongue twister for me. So that might not have came out the way that it was supposed to. Merry stranger, friend of my heart, merry may we meet again. Hail, fair fellow friend, well met. Yeah, see? Hail, fair fellow friend, well met. I share this wine and toast you as we merry met and merry part and merry meet again. It's a little bit of a tongue twister. So I'm going to write that on the bottom. Anyways, yeah, you know, like I think there's a lot of wisdom in those, like especially the Thors Day Spell. Wow. I mean, if you really want something to come popping out of your third eye, so shall it be. All right. Anything else? Ooh, Queen of Swords. Ride that. Oh, as I said, ride. Oh my God. Ace of Swords and Ace of Wands just came bouncing out. Like, what the fuck? This is amazing. And then we got the Queen of Wands over here. So, is that the Queen? No, it's Queen of Swords. I'm sorry, Queen of Swords. So, I really feel like ride this shit to the top, okay? Crows, she's riding a crow because a crow is full of wisdom. Anything that a crow does is wisdomatic. They're one of the most intelligent birds possible in flight, in the air right now. I just saw one. Okay? So, be sharp, be vague, cut straight to the... Actually, don't really... Try not to be too vague, but cut straight to the point. Okay, and ride this Ace of Swords forward. Okay, whatever this man did, Ace of Wands. Look at how fucking like cool this card is. I don't really know how to like actually like look at it, but this eye underneath is looking at this bird. Could be a little swallow. Oh, it's the side of a head. Sewing something. Ace of Wands. I mean, there's a lot of strength. Like, it's almost like this person has just opened up their eye. Right? That's maybe kind of how I feel. Like, you're going to ride this truth, and it might be the first time you've ever truly opened up your eyes. Because I don't think you really actually wanted to see what this person was doing. Let me turn off. We got the Lovers on the bottom. So there's some kind of, oh my goodness, with the devil. There's the devil. So somebody's been dressed up in sheep's clothing, okay? And we've got the Six of Swords here. So somebody legit actually wants to move forward with their life, okay? And now they're going to move forward with piranhas. Like, eating everything around them. Like this is the kind of thing where once you step back into your power and you take whatever this man has done, okay, you take that back, you discover that they're sheep, that they're a wolf, that they're sheep in wolf's clothing, okay? They've just been scaring you or keeping you hostage almost. So then they have the upper hand, because something to do with lovers. Like, I don't know if they're your parent or if they're your spouse or if they're somebody that you love, right? And once you get in your boat, and you know what you might end up doing actually is, if you live close to this person that hurt you, you might move away, or not out of town, but like you could move on the other side of town, or you could move to a different city or a different town or something like that to get away from this person. And that's your cue that you're trying to protect yourself. So then the farther away you are, then the less chance it is to run into this person or to see this person, because you're far away now. Right? Like, I do feel like somebody's got to get away from somebody's energy, and they have to get away from somebody's energy quick, so then they can release themselves and say what they need to and ride their truth forward. Like, so, Aries, I really hope that this makes sense for you, and I really hope that it helps you, because it was like a very, very, very powerful reading, and I, really like when ones like this come out, because there's a lot of information that can be taken in, right, for people. And this one was a good reading. Like maybe someone's coming into your life. Like, maybe that's why we started the whole reading with my sexual dreams last night. Like, maybe you are gonna meet somebody. Okay, maybe you are attracting somebody into your life, and the universe is like, in order to have a connection, a true full connection with somebody, you have to get rid of that connection with that other person, right? So then you can have a clear divine connection with the new people that come into your life, and not continue this old way of thinking, feeling, doing, that kind of thing, right? So anyways, peace out. What a great reading. I hope you have even a better day. Hope work goes well. I hope everything goes well and smooth. It's Friday. I got to go to work. Just because it's Friday doesn't mean I get to party. I don't really party. I work. I need money. I'm into my life, money. Yeah, that's it. If you want a personal reading, you can email me, whitneymoonshine@gmail.com. I answer pretty quickly when I'm not working. And yeah, if not, enjoy the free channel and the flow of Through the Eyes of Whitney Moon. And that's it. Peace. Have a good one.